crearlo è stato nel 2014 un ragazzo argentino che si faceva chiamare Sebastian all'epoca, era anonimo ovviamente perché il servizio che aveva creato era illegale. Oggi, grazie, oggi questo ragazzo ha lasciato Popcorn Time ed è qui con noi, si chiama Federico Abad. Federico. Ciao. Scusate, non ho detto una cosa importante. Parleremo in inglese, quindi se qualcuno vuole c'è una traduzione automatica, basta prendere le cuffiette all'ingresso. Hi, welcome here.
Thanks.
So, let's start from Popcorn Time. I think everybody here knows it, but can you describe in few words what is this platform?
Yeah, well, first of all, hello. Sorry for my English. Popcorn Time is a decentralized platform to share content and to see media content. And what I wanted to do is make something easy for the user just to watch movies, TV shows, and to that all the process to watch content will be do automatically for the platform.
Okay, but why did you decide to do this work? Because Netflix was in Argentina when you realized the Popcorn Time. There were cinema, movie theater. So why? Why do another thing?
In Argentina, we have a lot of problems. We have one of that problems are like for watching movies or TV shows, we need to wait like 6 months. For example, Mr. Robot, that is a TV show that I love.
Mr. Robot?
Yeah, it came.
Do you know Mr. Robot?
It came in the TV way after the show, the first season ended. So we watched it like in our house, and then we can watch on the TV. It's very difficult to be in the same page as the world. It's very difficult to see the same content as the world.
There is a delay.
Yeah, there's a delay. It's
like in Italy.
Yeah, in Italy, and I learned, for example, in Italy the Netflix catalog is very bad as in Argentina. Maybe Argentina have a worst catalog. But yeah, it was a necessity to show that this is a distribution problem. We people in Argentina and Italy want to have the same content as in other countries because it's funny that we don't get to see the same as other people in the world.
Okay, but you were using a torrent file before inventing Popcorn Time. The main difference, I think, from torrent service and Popcorn Time is simplicity. Your platform is user-friendly. So that was the purpose, I think, about your platform.
Yeah, also, like when you enter a torrent site, you see blue links. They're very horrible, and they don't think about the user. And I always design for my mom. It's like, okay, if my mom could use it, everyone can. And it's my first user case. So for my mom, trying to explain torrent, a new technology, leechers, seeders, all of these technical words, it was very difficult. So we designed this platform just in 2 clicks, you will be using a torrent platform and you will be watching a movie in a very easy way. We wanted to have that experience that if you don't have to be searching for a movie in a torrent site, that is very difficult, and okay, this is the quality, this is the subtitles, and you are like 10 minutes and searching for the content, and in Popcorn Time in 20 seconds or less you are watching your favorite movie that it's in the cinema, in the comfort of your house.
And now your mom is using Popcorn Time or not?
Yeah. She's a hardcore user of Popcorn Time.
Good. So you did something useful for her. Yeah. Listen, when we were chatting behind, you talked me about salad. Yeah. So you were talking about your platform like a salad.
Yeah, we in Popcorn Time didn't create anything new. It was like all the components were there, and it's like making a salad. You have to mix them, Popcorn only talks to services that provide the content, like we search for the movies, the subtitles of the movie. We didn't host anything. That's the cool part, that I only invest $5 in the domain, and we didn't have servers and hosting and things that cost money. The user were the one hosting everything, and because this is decentralized, the idea is that we didn't have to spend any money, and all the content were given to us, and it's like making a salad. You only have to mix the elements in a different way to have this experience. We put a user interface to these components, so this is why it was successful.
And that's also important for a legal point of view, isn't it? Because you don't own anything of copyright, but you just take from other parts.
We don't index anything. We don't say, hey, you are watching this. We don't select the movies. We don't host in any of our servers. We didn't have any server. So that was a cool thing, that there was a conversation with other services that give me this.
So they couldn't shoot you down.
Yeah, you need, like, if you need to shut down Popcorn Time, you need to shut down several
torrent services.
Torrent or services, the subtitles, because if you shut down, if you kill one, you can replace the code with another one. So it's always changing.
Yeah, that's a cool part of your project.
They try to kill Popcorn Time like 6-7 times, and it always come back. The last year was the hardest one, and the community, the people, organized and make some Popcorn Time Community Edition. That was, for me, one of the best, because it was all made by the people, for the people.
Because it's open source.
Yeah. The idea of Popcorn Time was to make it open source at the first day. So, and in the first night, I was alone with a friend, and we make all this platform. In a week, we were 100, and in 2 weeks, we were 300 people working for free all around the world. I was in my house, I designed everything, and tweet the image and say, hey, please, I need people to make this.
Where on Twitter?
On Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, even on Tinder, I think. But I try everything. I have a lot of great feedback. Everybody was helping me, and we were like a great team, and we have like 300 people around the world, and speaking different languages, have different necessities.
At that time you were working?
Yeah, I was working on the government of Buenos Aires, a city from Argentina. And yeah, this was like a weekend thing, like a side project in the night. All of us started working for free in our free time for the application, and it was great. It was one of the best experiences of my life, because I have the opportunity to work with all my friends in a good project.
Okay, and you said in the first time you were with some friends. Then you need lot of help. You find it online, and you were like 200 people that were programming these things. But and then you went online, and these things became huge. Do you have some data of?
Yeah, in the first months, we have like 1 million downloads. The first days were like amazing. We get a lot of press, and the ball start rolling. And we found out that in Italy, France, and Holland were the most successful cases. And we were like, okay, why this is happening? Because we didn't do anything like press or something like that.
Just users.
Yeah, just users were recommended to their friends, and we find out that those 3 countries was popular because they don't have Netflix at that time.
Yes.
Because Netflix didn't give the alternative to go like in a legal way, and users always want to share things, to watch movies, and the users is always right. If you don't give the chance to go like in an easy way to pay for the service, they will go like pirate and use Popcorn Time, because it was the the better way to see torrents movies.
Yeah, in Italy, Popcorn Time arrived. Netflix arrived just last year. So, okay, so it was a big success. Your big success, because you were the first creator of this.
Yeah, but I think it's a team success. It's something that
a team success.
Yeah.
You were behind this, and then you left the project after just 3 months. Why?
Yeah, we were like very scared of paranoid because
paranoid.
Yeah,
okay.
paranoid. We couldn't sleep very well. We have our issues because we were being watched. Some of our friends that go with VPNs, very privacy, very anonymous, got a visit of a lawyer of Warner Brothers in our LinkedIn page. Like, okay, we say, okay, you received the visit, yes, and you, yes, and okay, me too. So we started to say, okay, some people are watching us, we need to stop, and like the idea is, we didn't stop really. We went off the project, but the code was really there, so everyone can took it and make their own version. It was happened. We left the project and 6 new projects came and even better than the first version of Popcorn Time.
Okay, let's be clear. They just watched your LinkedIn profile.
Yeah.
But you were too scared because because you did something that was not legal and you were scared about that.
The platform wasn't legal. Was legal, but the mix of all that the user makes is what makes illegal. The streaming,
And the fact is, behind all of this, there is piracy. Okay, so how can you justify this?
Yeah, I think that piracy is just a distribution problem. For me, is what I say. Country lines, country limits are funny. We are living in an internet age. And to limit people by catalogs, copyrights, and those kind of things is very funny. And the ironic thing is that I learned that in Italy, Netflix don't own the rights of House of Cards, and this is the ironic because they are the makers and they don't.
And
they can put it on their platform. So this is a contradiction. This is the best example, just to say how stupid are the copyright holders and the copyright laws. The idea of Popcorn is not to make money with the content of others. That's why it's free and open source and everything. But I think we need to rethink the idea of distribution. If I am just a guy, a simple guy, we put Netflix in a spot, it's like the system is very corrupt of distribution. If we, in Argentina, in 1 week we can do this, it's like, okay, people need always to consume in a very easy way content. The user is always right. If the user wants it, you have to give it to them, and that's the idea. That was what I learned in this project, that the user needs to watch at the same time, at the same hour, the TV show that he wants.
Sure, and that is a lesson also that we learn with other projects and other lawsuits like Napsters or the Pirate Bay. You think that Popcorn Time is similar to these stories or not?
Yeah, they're kind of similar because it's about like sharing, but we differentiate us from the Pirate Bay and Napster because we weren't a company. We didn't earn any money about this. It was for the people, by us, by the user. We used the application. We created for a necessity of ours, and we shared it with the world. And we didn't earn any money, and we didn't want to earn any money. That's our main difference. It's like, that's why Napster was shutting down. The Pirate Bay have a trial because they want money by ad revenue or different kind of things. We make it for free, and we hope that it stays for free, like for always. If not, it's not Popcorn Time.
And what do you think about, now you don't work on Popcorn Time, but there are a lot of versions of Popcorn Time because open source. What do you think about this new version?
Yeah.
And do you know the people that are behind this new?
I have contact
Fox?
with the people, with the new people, the official version, because when we shut down, 6 appear, and a lot of them were malware, spyware, or something bad, and have a horrible experience. I'm in talks with the new guys. They are some are from Argentina too. The cool thing is that they are making some changes to be even more difficult to shut down.
Okay.
They are making a legal version, and then someone else put the illegal things. And the idea is for the developers to be that they could work on the code without this problem with LinkedIn and lawyers. Sure. They can work freely in the code, and they are adapting the code in a very cool way to be legal and be the next big thing, because that's the idea, to be open source, to improve the code.
Okay, thank you. And I think it's important that you say that it's not also the most important thing is always the user experience. So the design, the fact that your mom can use it.
Yeah, that's
also now that it's not.
It's our main goal, to the user to can use the application without knowing torrent. You are using a very hard protocol, very cool also. The idea is to cut all the friction for the user. I am a user experience designer, and it was my main project to the user to can watch a movie or TV show without the issues of searching the subtitles, watching the correct version of the subtitles, watching in a good quality, because you have, when you torrent, sometimes you watch a record on the cinema, and you laugh, you hear people laughing, people
yes, sure,
getting above the seats, and yeah, we needed to have a good experience for this kind of content.
Listen, you were living with your parents when everything happened.
No, I was living alone.
Okay. What your parents talked about all this? Were they proud, or were they scared, or were they, what the hell have you done?
When I first showed it to my parents, it was like, okay, they don't pay many attention, but then they realized what it was. My mom, when she could watch a movie, it was okay, this is cool. Then yeah, they were very proud of what I did. My dad is a lawyer, and the funny thing is that when I left Popcorn Time, he told me, "Why you left?" But I prefer to be free, not to be in jail, and to be with you right now. And he told me that, hey, you could be a millionaire, but for me it's not about the money, it's about the project and the idea behind the project. We also have an offer for $1 million per month to show ads in the platform, and we have to say no. It was a very difficult email to write, to say no, thanks, I don't want your $1 million. But we needed to be like an ideological platform. Like, if we put money on this, it will be all corrupt. My friends will be, all the people who help me, I'll say, okay, I need to be fair with all the people. How much I pay for one line of code or 10 hours of your time, it was like, we needed to be as utopical as we can. We didn't want to put money in the equation. That's a great thing, because I kept in touch with my friends, because if you put money in this, it's like war.
Everything goes a little.
Goes out.
And at work, what were they thinking? You were working for the majorship, I think, in Buenos Aires. When they discovered that it was you, Sebastian.
Yeah, when they discovered that I was Sebastian, it was like a very shocking moment. They say, hey, it's great that you are doing this, but please, can you don't do it anymore? But I also have a lot of support, because they were users of the platform.
Okay.
So it's like always funny, because if you have something to say, it's like sometimes they are the users, the same user that say, okay, this is not very legal, but you are using it.
But
yeah,
I'm user
but
too, so
I have support of all my teamworks and my coworkers and my boss, even my boss. But yeah, it was a great experience to work in the government, and we cannot get a lot of help because of that also, because my coworkers help with the
But
code.
do you receive some, I don't know, job offers after you became a little bit famous?
No, in fact, I didn't have any job offers after Popcorn Time. It was maybe I wanted to start to work in a startup of a friend that was for security, and then the the boss of him turned down the offer because I was a pirate and it was a security
Okay.
company and they don't want to be associated with pirates. So in the end, it's kind of backfire me in my job opportunities. I have a new job, but it's not because of Popcorn Time. I have the same life. I am not a millionaire. I am a simple guy who do have the same life.
But you had a dinner with your hero.
Yeah. That's the great thing that is for me that the precious of Popcorn Time is that I have lucky to work with a lot of friends, meet new people, being here in Milan for 10 days, 10 amazing days. That's the thing. For me, is what I want with Popcorn Time is to meet cool people and great experiences. For me, is that is all I ever wanted. It's more than I ever wanted.
Okay. And do you think somebody will be able to shut down Popcorn Time?
I think not. The way they are doing the new version is unstoppable, but also the old version was unstoppable. Now it's 3 years old and they never shut it down. You have to shut down a lot of services, and you can always put other services to. That was the idea. If you shut down one service, you replace it, and you go on.
And you think people?
Maybe 1 week it will be down, but the idea is not forever.
You think that people will always use Popcorn Time?
I hope not. I hope that tomorrow came the next big thing and it's even better than Popcorn Time. And the idea for me is that the Popcorn Time killer is Netflix with great catalog and great movies and great TV shows. People are willing to pay for good content. You see that Netflix has great revenue, but we need to improve the experience of Netflix. For me, Netflix is great. I pay for Netflix, Spotify, Hulu. I pay for all the services. But also, I make Popcorn Time. I made Popcorn Time because it's a hole in there. It's a black hole that we need to fulfill.
To do better.
To do better. For me, there's a lot of opportunities to make a great product. And Netflix needs to do that. For me, Netflix is the popcorn killer. And it's very easy for them. But I think that it's not the Netflix fault. It's the copyright and the big companies that retain their content and they don't want it to put it on the world. It's like, okay, only the US citizens can watch my movie in this time.
Thank you to Federico Bad. I think it was really clear.